Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's auction.
Hi, I'm Damien Cooley, 5 times winning auctioneer on the block. I'm going to give you 5 strategies to implement on auction day, but please don't use them at my auctions.
Bid third and final time before it goes. Sold. Congratulations, sir. Well bought.
The first strategy is to employ a professional to bid for you at auction. As an auctioneer, we find it challenging to convince a professional buyer to bid in the increments that we'd like them to bid in. They also remove the emotion that you may otherwise show the auctioneer on auction day. The second strategy is you can determine the increments that you bid in. The auctioneer will try and convince you to bid in a $10,000 increment, $25,000 or $50,000 increment. The auctioneer will also try and challenge you to raise that increment over the course of the auction, but you're in control of your bids. Now it's up to the auctioneer whether they accept your bid or not, but make sure you put your best bid forward. The third strategy, and maybe one of the most important, is to watch your competition. As an auctioneer, we read body language, and as a buyer, you should be watching the buyers that you're competing against. You can learn a lot from the way that they move, the looks that they give each other, where they place their hands, and the way that they are bidding. The fourth strategy is not to be fooled by the trial close. Now, as an auctioneer, we use different strategies like calling the property first, second, third. We also use our hammer to threaten that we're going to sell it. Ultimately, every property has a reserve price that the auctioneer is working towards, and we use those trial closes to encourage you to bid and create urgency to build momentum during the auction. And as an auctioneer, it's this momentum that we thrive on to try and make sure that we continue that spirited bidding and ultimately getting a great price for our owner. The fifth strategy today is to scope out how many buyers are interested in bidding. So ask the agent how many people are going to be active on auction day. If there's lots of interest, start the bidding with a confident bid, well above the price guide that the agent has been quoting. And the reason to do this is that you're going to knock out a significant portion of your competition. If the bidding starts low and fast, which is what we want to happen, the auctioneer is able to build a lot of momentum and a lot of energy around getting a higher price on auction day. Equally, if there are fewer buyers interested in buying that property, there is no need to start the bidding with a really confident, strong bid. Sit back, maybe see if somebody else is going to bid. But the important thing is in any auction, be active. The owner and the agent will always look favourably upon those buyers who bid and compete for a property.
All done. Sold. Congratulations, sir.
Now, even though we've been through 5 strategies for getting the best out of auction day, just remember that you really need to be prepared. Make sure you have your finance ready to go and a pre-approval in place. Make sure you do your research on the property. Find out what other homes have been selling for in the surrounding area so you can determine a value that you feel that property is worth. And if the right property comes along, stretch yourself that little bit further because good quality real estate is hard to find.
I'm Mark, a publisher at Finder. Our YouTube channel, much like our website, has lots of free guides and resources to help you save money. Make sure you subscribe for more videos.